My third and final Cinderella story is Cendrillon, a Caribbean princess. It is written by Robert A. Sansucci and illustrated by Brian Pinkney. This occurred in the Caribbean, and the narrator says a long time ago. Cendrillon is, of course, the Cinderella character. She is cheerful, she laughs a lot, and her smile is described as sunshine. The gown that she wears to the ball is blue velvet, which is a sign of luxury. All the luxury women always wore beautiful silks and velvets. And when Vitaline, her stepsister, is born, all of the ladies who showed up are wearing that type of clothing. The shoe is a pink shoe with embroidered pink flower roses on it. The stepmother is Madame Prosperine. She's puffed up and proud because her father was born in France. So she thinks she's better than everyone else. And she is, once again, as the stepmother is noted for, wants everything for her own daughter, Vitaline. And she is Cendrillon's stepmother, but the father, who is like a fisherman, he had to go away a lot, so he kind of left her alone with her. And Madame Prosperine makes Cendrillon work like a servant. She goes down to the shore and washes clothes like a washerwoman. And that's where she meets her fairy godmother, who happens to be a orphan whose mother left her only one thing. She left her a wand that was magic. And she said the only condition is that the wand is magic, but you have to only use it to help someone that you love. And so when she finds out that there is a ball for the mayor's son, who is named Paul, but he's like a prince, it's his birthday, and they're going to have a big celebration. Well, Cendrillon is told that she can't go. So the fairy godmother says this is the time when she wants to use her magic wand. So she runs upstairs and gets it, and she tells Cendrillon, go into the garden and get some fruta pan, which is, of course, bread, and she turns it into a carriage, and then she turns lizards into the footmen. And so she takes things that are in the Philippine environment rather than the traditional, like we hear, where they turn a dog into the footman and they turn mice into horses. Well, this is in the Philippines, so she uses lizards for the footmen. And during this dance for his birthday, she shows up in her blue velvet dress and no one recognizes her. And Paul falls in love with her immediately. But just like in the traditional Cinderella story, all the magic ends at midnight. So she has to run out of there, and she leaves one of her pink embroidered slippers on the stairs. And so, of course, Paul has to search the kingdom and try it on everyone till he finds the tiny foot that fits that shoe, and then he knows who he is going to marry. The illustrations are very supportive of the text. For example, there's a line in one of the pages where it talks about the Hubble bubble when they're getting ready for the ball, and you can tell the artist has shown motion. His lines are moving, and they're definitely not stiff and straight. He used a lot of pastel colors, which kind of gives you the Philippines island type feel to it. And that is Cendrillon, a Caribbean Cinderella story by Robert B. Sansucci, and it's illustrated by Brian Pinkney. It's a very cool story.